Let's fire it up. Driving with Stu here, the Jeep guy, and in today's video, we're taking the most powerful Jeep Wrangler ever built for a test drive. I want to touch on my two most favorite features of the 2024 Wrangler 392, and those features are the quad pipe electronically controlled exhaust system and the Hydro Guide functional hood scoop. Now, if you're new to the channel and you love Jeeps and Jeep accessories, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps out huge, and I want to continue to make these videos bigger and better for you guys, but I can't do it without you. So hit that subscribe button real quick and let's get into it. The 392 Jeep Wrangler is the first ever Jeep to come with a functional factory hood scoop. And there's a good reason for this. When you're out Jeeping in the wilderness, chances are you're probably gonna hit some pretty big mud puddles or even some gnarly river crossings. With a traditional hood scoop, water can splash in, get into your air intake and cause damage to the engine. So the engineers at Jeep put their heads together and came up with this ingenious design that not only looks great, but feeds nothing but air into your engine, even when you're splashing around in the water. So we have this first channel here, this massive channel. This is gonna take the brunt of that water and exhaust it out of these rubber louvers here down to the bottom underneath the Jeep. We have a second channel right here. As you can see, there's another little rubber flap. This goes down beside the air intake here. And then our third fail-safe is right here. This is the third channel. So if any moisture droplets of water happen to get through the first two, on the third one, it's gonna go down into the air intake. But here's the thing. So it kind of U-shapes down, air goes in, water goes in, down to the ground, and then the air comes up. And of course, if there's any moisture after that, which chances are probably not gonna make it past those first three channels, we've got our air filter to stop that as well. So this allows you to pump 15 gallons of water through that hood scoop per minute. Absolutely ingenious design by Jeep here on this crazy scoop. So the next feature I want to talk about is the electronically adjustable quad pipe exhaust. So at the push of a button, you can open up the exhaust baffles to give it that rumble that's going to turn some heads as you're driving down the road. Let's fire it up. Man, that sounds amazing. So when I open the door of the 392, the first thing to catch my eye is this red leather interior. Okay, so we've got red leather, red stitching, you got Rubicon 392 right in the back of the seat. Drop me a comment below if you drive a Jeep with red interior. Now, another super cool feature of these seats is they're finally power. So we have all of our adjustments down here. That's just one complaint I had in the previous Jeep. I'm a big guy. When I get into a vehicle and I'm driving for a long time, having that adjustability really makes it more of a comfortable drive for me. And I don't get out of the vehicle feeling like the Tin Man has got to be oiled up after a couple hours drive. Now, sitting in the seats of the 392 here, they feel a lot softer than the other models. And the steering wheel seems a little bit thicker than the other Wrangler steering wheels as well. We got these nice little aluminum paddle shifters behind the wheel just to give it that racing feel. Dash cluster is all the same as the 2023, but of course we have this 12.3-inch touchscreen. We've got wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and some new off-road map functions. Vents are now down below instead of the two big circle vents, and we've got some pretty cool trim on the dash with some red stitching. Test this bad boy out. That exhaust has such a great rumble to it. Wow. Gotta love that. It actually handles really smooth for a lifted Jeep Wrangler with 35s. A lot smoother than I thought it would, that's for sure. I mean, the V8 doesn't throw you back in your seat like an SRT Grand Cherokee. You can't help but love that V8 power being right under your pedal. That is something else. Obviously, Jeep Wranglers are not built for speed, but something about that V8 power when you put the pedal down sure puts a smile on my face. Thanks for sticking around for the test drive. Guys, if you hadn't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do it before you go. And drop me a comment down below. I want to hear your favorite feature of this 392 today. Well, it's time to take this Jeep back to the dealership where it belongs. We'll see you on the next one.